And I've done some big machines. I've done, John Deere 870s, Komatsu PC490s, never lets up. I work it for sure. I probably cut more than I should, but it keeps going. Hey, my name is Matt Griffin. I'm owner-operator of Peaw Fabrication based out of Cape Coral, Florida. And I've been welding for about 7 years now and line boring for about 3 of them. Back in 2010, I started working for a race team, and we traveled the country. It was a professional drift team for the Formula Drift Series. And everyone on my team was a lot younger than me, so they started calling me PeePaw, because I was the oldest guy. And then someone said, no, forget that, let's just do PeePaw. And it stuck, and no matter where I went around the paddock, but during the event, everyone's called me PeePaw, and it just carried on. And it's like, why not make that my company name? So my story is kind of the same as everybody else's. Why make money for someone else when you can make it for yourself? And being able to set my own schedule. I've been on my own since February. I've been welding professionally, I would say 7 years now, but I got my first welder when I was 14. I started working at a heavy equipment company, and they had a line board machine there already, and another guy doing work too. And we both kind of figured it out together, I would say. It was a Climax BB 4500, and it was a 110 motor, and basically our smallest machine that we did there was like a Caterpillar 330, and we were always coming into issues where the motor was burning up, having to send it out to get new brushes put in it, the feed gear case, the clutches would go bad in it. The machine barely had any RPM, so trying to do big cuts with a small RPM machine, it just really wasn't doing it. That machine, you had to take the gear case off, the motor off, just to be able to bore weld. This, it just passes right through and speeds up your production time. I went from having a 2 to 3 day turnaround on a stick nose and a bucket to a 1 to 2 day turnaround now with this. Going from that machine to this, the user friendliness of this compared to that, night and day. I'm glad I learned on the first one to appreciate what this one does better, because I think I might have got spoiled using this one right away. I barely had this thing turned up, and it's cutting at a good RPM to where that Climax wouldn't even come close to what I'm comfortable at cutting on this. I haven't had an instance to where it wasn't enough. So, and I've done some big machines. I've done John Deere 870s, Komatsu PC490s. Never lets up.
Yeah, that thing ain't no good.
He's how I found out about this machine, was through him. He posted a video of him using it and saying that they do same day turnaround. And then it's like, yep, all right. Literally the day I got it, I went to work with it. So I drove back, I think it was in Ocala, drove back to Ocala and went all the way to Naples and did a line board job. First one was a long job, but it gets faster and faster the more I use it. I would say 70% of what I do is heavy equipment welding, and the other 30% is line boring. But the cost effectiveness to where I can make twice as much on a job line boring as I can my hourly for welding. The cost of this machine, I did 3 jobs and it paid for itself, and that was within the first 3 weeks of owning it. So it speaks for itself, and here I am almost a year later with it, still making money. Sky's the limit. I'm just small potatoes out here. I have 1 truck, 1 machine, 1 line board set up, and I can only expand from there. I don't want to get too big for my britches, but if I can get my customers back making money again at half the time, I'd definitely buy another machine for sure. I do a lot of excavators to where I'm doing the end of the stick, and I have to do the bucket to where I have a machine that I can power 2 of these with, so why not get 2 and cut my lead times in half. You treat it right, it'll treat you right. So everything goes back in the the case that you guys provided, all the packaging padding, I still use it, keep it in there because it goes with me on the back of that truck. You get everything besides a suitcase welder if you're doing it in the field, or a MIG welder if you're doing it in the shop. And you need the welder itself, but they supply the whip, and you just tell them, what brand welder you're using, whether it be Miller, Lincoln, Everlast, and they'll send you the adapter to fit that specific one. So literally everything, the carrying cases, all the bits, the tool holders, the Allen wrenches to put everything together, all there, everything. I've had a couple people already message me and ask me, do I like it, would I recommend it? And I think I've sent a couple people, y'all's way, and they've actually bought kits. The customer service there speaks for itself, to where I had an issue with the small bore kit, to where the small bore, I started, cutting, and there was a burr on the bar to where it passed through the bushing spacer, or the bearing spacer, and it galled the bar. And I called, and Robert drove down and brought me a brand new bar and brand new bearings right there, and I could finish the job. That's a huge thing for a small business owner like me, to where downtime I'm not making money, and where when I call they answer and the problem's solved right then and there, and I can get back to making money. Every time I called, you guys picked up right away, eager to get the correct part out to me, and at most I lost a day. But the previous machine where I worked at the shop with the Climax, you have to order specific brushes from Climax to be able to repair your motor, and they'll say they'll overnight them to you, and about 2 weeks later they show up. Or trying to get someone on the phone, near impossible. You have to leave a voicemail and then wait for them to call you back, or they never return an email. And you guys keep me working, I'm cool with that.